following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Brining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Vieira Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitchin A Public Transit.
With the start of game day coverage, here's Trent Florum.
Welcome once again to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. I am Trent Florum, and this afternoon we bring you high school boys basketball between the Maxwell Wildcats and the Cambridge Trojans. The Wildcats are 3-8 on the season. They lost their first 6 games of the season and then won 2 over Brady and Arapahoe. They then lost 2 before beating Maywood Hayes Center on Tuesday night. They took on the South Loop Bobcats last night. The Wildcats averaged 40 points per game on offense and give up an average of 57 points per game on defense. The Trojans are 6-6 on the season, took on the Sutherland Sailors last night looking for their 5th straight win. It took the Trojans a while to get going, but they finally did, and the D held the Sailors as the Trojans led 13-5 after 1. The Trojans were hot in the second, outscoring the Sailors 16-10 to take a 29-15 lead at the half. The Trojans remained hot in the third quarter, outscoring the Sailors 20-15 to take a 49-30 lead into the final stanza. It was all Trojans in the fourth quarter as they outscored the Sailors 14-7 to make the final Cambridge 63, Sutherland 37. Brady Allmeyer, Maverick Webb, and Hodge Rayburn all hit double figures in scoring, and they were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. The Trojans averaged 52 points per game on offense and give up an average of 55 points per game on defense. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear what Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard had to say following last night's win over Sutherland, and all the actions right here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC.
At Waypoint Bank, our lending decisions are made locally and quickly. When you deal with a family-owned bank like Waypoint, you aren't just a number. We proudly offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. It's called relationship banking. Nothing new, just something we do at Waypoint Bank. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska. Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
As I said, I'm Trent Florum. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, good win tonight. Getting number 5 in a row. Played a good game against the Sailors.
Yeah, we did. Offensively, they do some funky stuff on defense, and we knew that coming in. We had a plan. I don't know if it was the best plan, but we found a way to get our guys some shots in some spots where we could succeed. I thought we attacked the hoop really well, attacked the hoop and made plays for others really well, which was great to see. It was one of those games where almost every shot was assisted, it seemed like. So that was really cool. Got a lot of guys in there, which is we haven't done that a ton this year, so that was pretty nice as well. Had 2 guys who played in their first varsity action tonight. So it was just a very kind of workmanlike effort tonight. It was never like we went on a big 25-0 run or anything like that, but we just kind of stayed the course. Got a little hectic on defense at times, but pretty much just kind of stayed doing what we were going to do. Kind of trusted trusted that it was all going to work out. If we had a high possession game here, our percentages were going to be better than theirs.
Yeah, it kind of took a little bit to get used to what they were doing defensively. First they were packing it back in, then they flew out at you. So it was doing, like you said, some different things here and there. But the kids stayed with it. You scored double figures every quarter tonight.
Yeah, that's always nice. And the first was our lowest quarter. So, like you said, kind of felt them out in the first quarter. I thought our defense was actually really solid in the first quarter. Aside from 2 times where we fell for a shot fake, and those were their 2 buckets. But other than that, I thought we were a little more solid in the first quarter. After that, we got a little wild, and we started going for probably too many steals. Needed to stay home a little bit more. That kind of explains the second and third quarter where they got to double figures. But the other nice thing is, when your offense is going, it takes some of the pressure off your defense. You would like it to stay at a high level all the time. But sometimes when it does, kind of falter a little bit, it's nice to have, the offense going like it was and, build that 20-point lead going into the fourth and then, get those other guys in.
Hodge Rayburn, Maverick Webb both scored 18 tonight to lead you guys in scoring. But Brady Allmeyer also hit double figures. And one thing about Brady tonight, and Kevin and I were talking about this, he's just not, he scored 42 here a couple of games ago. And then he's not just sitting looking for shots now like some guys would. He's given whatever the defense has given him. He took some, he did take some threes tonight, didn't make any, but man, his passing tonight, he had a lot of assists. He's got to be close to a triple-double with rebounds, points, and assists.
Yeah, he had a nice game. I thought he was creating really well. He probably does the best job on our team of looking for our post players when he drives. It's kind of a tricky pass to sneak it in there a lot of times when the help's coming over and there's a lot of hands. So he does a nice job of threading the needle on those. Our post did a really nice job of finishing those. Sean had 2, I think, both off of Brady's passes, and I think Braden Miller's both were off of Brady's passes as well. So they did a nice job of finishing those when they got them. I thought Mav and Hodge both played really nice again. Our kind of 4-headed monster has been really solid lately. You'll have one of the guys kind of have a little bit of an off night every once in a while, like Creighton did tonight, just with his finishing. I thought he played nice, with the creating and getting into the paint and making plays and rebounding. But we've had, nights where, Brady's had a little bit of an off night, Creighton's had an off night, Mav hasn't seen the ball go through the hoop. And the other 3 have really picked those guys up when that happens. It's so nice having those weapons that teams can't just, guard one guy. Brady scores 42. Teams might think, okay, it's time to run a box and one. And then the 2 games since then, Mav had 21 and then he had 18 tonight. Hodge has had 2 really nice games. Creighton kind of does his thing always. And so it's just nice to have those, 4 like real weapons, double-digit scoring type weapons out there at all, pretty much all times. And then, we feel like the other guys are coming along really well right now.
Yeah, defensively didn't give up a lot of second, opportunities. It was pretty much one and done for the Sailors all night. Did a good job on the boards. Everybody, it was a collective effort. There was, 3 or 4 guys underneath the basket, getting the rebound every time a shot went up.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. When you watch warm-ups of this game, one side was kind of looking down on the other side, and they were 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", and strong and physical. And I thought we did a nice job, even in our zone, of getting them boxed out, and then going and attacking it, which was nice. It just keyed our transition game when we were getting to that. When we could trust that, the other 4 guys were going to get it, we could contest the shot and then kind of take off. We got a couple looks off of Brady doing that. And so it's just, a collective effort on the boards. We're not going to have, one guy go get 20 boards. We just need all 4 guys, then plus the guy who's contesting the shot a little bit to get back in there. And we did that pretty well tonight against a big team, like I said. We're going to be playing a team that looks a little more like us tomorrow night. But sometimes we struggle with those because we don't have that same, mindset of, we got to get them off the glass, and that's going to have to be something we're going to bring tomorrow night.
Yeah, Maxwell tomorrow afternoon, actually.
Tomorrow afternoon,
Well, the girls start at 3 o'clock, and then you guys will follow that, taking on the Maxwell Wildcats, a team that's been up and down. They did meet Maywood Hayes Center the other night. I don't know if they had a game tonight. I'm not sure if
they played South Loop tonight.
That's right. They played South Loop, so it'll be interesting to see how that final score comes up. But talk to us about the Wildcats and how do you guys get them out with the W tomorrow?
Yeah, they're playing pretty good basketball right now. Obviously, the Maywood win was the one that kind of got everyone's attention. I watched quite a bit of their Arapahoe game the other night. They're scoring the ball really well. They're tough to stop. They got weapons. I kind of in the locker room a second ago compared Cole Hoffman to Houston Billiter. Kind of plays with that same style where he's just hunting threes at every chance he gets. And then when you close out too hard, he'll drive past you and go make plays in the paint for his teammates. He's a really good player. He's playing at an all-conference level. Part of their early season struggles was that he missed a few games. But since he's been back, in the 7 games he's played, they've pretty much played pretty well in 6 of those 7. And so it's going to be a big test. If you look at the record, all of a sudden we're kind of the team who's on the side of, okay, our record's getting better. But we were that team where our record maybe didn't reflect how we were playing, early in the season. And I think Maxwell's one of those teams right now. If you take them lightly because of what their record says, you're going to be in trouble. They got weapons. They, like I said, Huffman is kind of a Billiter type scorer, type creator for his team. Reyes on the wing is really athletic. When we played them this summer, he took it to the rim on us a couple times and had some high level finishes. And then Vega is one of those guys that every team needs, where kind of a bigger dude, but just does it all. Boards really well for his size. He'll step out and hit the occasional 3. He's going to be solid. Setting you screens, getting you open. And he's always going to play hard. And every kid that they put on the floor, Coach Byrne has done a really good job since he got there of just making sure they play hard every night. We're going to have to match that. Like you said, afternoon game, we're back up here at 10 for shoot-around, and we're on the road. So it's a quick turnaround for, a pretty high-paced game tonight. We can't have tired legs. We got to go out there and make sure we're ready to go from the tip because, that's been a tough place for us to play since I've been here. So we got to make sure that we're ready to go. Handle our business with shoot-around in the morning and be ready for tip-off at 4:30 tomorrow.
Well, congratulations on the 5th win in a row. Let's go get number 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard are going to take a quick break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Valley Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Every Tomlin wide open 3, rolls around, goes. Every Tomlin catches it in. Back to Webb. Going to take the 3. She was hot from there from the corner, and she's got her 3rd one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He skip pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes!
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you. We get ready for boys action now between the Maxwell Wildcats and the Cambridge Trojans. After the girls pulled off a nice win tonight. Might be their best win of the season, 46-39. Over the Wildcats. They played really well, had a good press from the Wildcats, and controlled the basketball tonight on the press. Trojans here coming tonight. Let's bring you the starting lineups. Brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 of 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal, but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineup. First of all, for the Wildcats, number 3, a 5'3 senior, Cole Huffman. Number 5, a 6'1 junior, Jesse Reyes. Number 10, a 5'7 freshman, Owen Pagel. Number 11, a 6' senior, Cole Jones. And number 34, a 5'10 senior, Joaquin Vega. Head coach Bryce Brin, assistant coaches Tate Schuster and Jeff Huffman here for the Wildcats. For the Trojans tonight, number 12, a 6-foot junior Creighton Ruggles. Number 14, a 5'7 junior Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7 junior Maverick Webb. Number 20, a 6-foot junior Hodge Rayburn. And number 23, a 6-foot junior Braden Miller. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Trojans battling here with Medicine Valley for that third spot in the RPAC conference. If they get a win today, they will have the third spot wrapped up. A loss, and they would have to open. Medicine Valley would lose up at Mullen, and we're going to try to see if we can get some scores from up at Mullen. Christy Robley was going to send them down, but I'm not sure what time they started up there. So, see if we can get a score. Yet maybe from the girls' game. That should have been a good one for Medicine Valley. Girls' game, Mullen struggling a little bit. And the boys' game should be a good one also. So, doing the starting lineups here as we get ready to go. This should be a good ball game here. Up and down season for the Wildcats. They did lose to South Loop last night, 56-29, but they beat Maywood Hayes Center on Tuesday night. That was a surprise. Maywood Hayes Center had the lead for a little bit. But Maxwell came back and ended up getting the win. Of course, that was here at Maxwell. We'll see. And, of course, Maxwell tonight, without services of Max Robinson, a 6'2 senior, averaging 6 points a game. Led by Cole Huffman, number 3, at 15.6. And Jesse Reyes, number 5, at 11.6. The Trojans have 3 in double figures. Creighton Ruggles, 11.1. Hodge Rayburn, 12.2. And led by Brady Allmeyer at 14.9. Of course, against Southwest. He had 42 points last Friday. He's hit double figures last 2 games also, and had a great night the other night. Passing the basketball last night was. So against Sutherland, he was all over the floor passing the basketball, didn't get double figures. I would be surprised if he didn't have a triple-double with points, rebounds, and assists last night. So he's going to talk to Coach Shepard between games that he didn't get a chance to. Did talk to Coach Mr. Jason Sawyer, and he said they East Regional did have some scoring problems, so they will not know if they made state for a day or two. So it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday before the Trojans find out. I know they did collect over 30 medals at the athletic decathlon today. And the Trojans get it. Here comes Webb down the lane, lays it up and in right off the bat on the jump. Maverick Webb has his first 2 points. He had 21 on Tuesday night, 18 last night. So 2 games in double figures for Webb. Here's the Wildcats. They go inside Reyes. Working against Miller. Can't get the shot to go. Ball's tipped around. It's picked up by Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Bringing it down the right side. Drives inside. Turns. And he's going to kick it back out. Here's Rayburn. Wide open. Drives. Going to try to go down the lane. Kicks it out to Ruggles. He'll go down the left side. Has it knocked away. Picks it back up. Kicks it out to Webb. Webb over to Rayburn. Wide open 3. Bounces around. Won't go. Miller tips it up. And we're going to have a foul here on Braden Miller. That was a late whistle because Allmeyer was going to have an easy basket, and then they blew a late whistle, and they called the foul on Braden Miller. Probably a good call, though. They get it into Reyes. Reyes right back to Pagel. Pagel up to Huffman. He'll bring it across the timeline. Ball's tipped around and picked back up there by number 34, Vega. Vega kicks it off to Huffman. Huffman driving, a little floater, blocked, and Ruggles picks it up, and we got a foul on number 34, Pagel. So both teams with an early foul here. Less than a minute gone out of the first period, and both teams have a foul. They were both fouls. Don't get me wrong. Here's Webb with it. Bringing it up, kicks it to Allmeyer on the left side, guarded by Reyes. He'll drive top of the key, kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles off to Rayburn. He's going to drive, gets inside, puts a shot up, and they're going to call a charge. One referee called a block, the other one called a charge, and the charge guy is going to win the argument. So they get it in. This is Reyes. Right back to Pagel, off to Huffman now. Brings it up the floor, kicks it off to Reyes. Reyes driving, passes inside, blocked by Rayburn, and it's off the Wildcats and out. Went off of Cole Jones. He went up, and Rayburn blocked his shot, and it came right back down off his hand and went out of bounds. Allmeyer dribbling it up the floor. Trying to work against Jones. Kicks it off to Ruggles. Ruggles And with Huffman all over him, gets it off to Webb. Webb down the floor to Miller. Inside it goes to Rayburn. He goes up, puts a shot up, won't go. Miller had the rebound, lost it. It's picked up by Huffman. Huffman down the floor, going to be picked up by by Rayburn and Webb, and then he throws it away, and it's Trojan basketball. So the press been giving the Trojans a little bit of fit here. Get it into Allmeyer. Back to Ruggles. Over to Webb. Webb back to Ruggles. He'll bring it up the middle of the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Going to go right down the middle of the lane. Now kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside. Out to Rayburn. Wide open three. In and out. Won't go. Rebound comes down. Is picked up by Pagel. Pagel quickly out to Jones. Jones driving inside. Lays it up. And it goes. And that was a tough shot by Cole Jones. He got it to go. We're tied up at 2. Webb hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble now. Going to kick it off to Rayburn. Rayburn to Allmeyer. Allmeyer guarded by Reyes. Back up top it comes Ruggles. Ruggles kicks it out to Webb. Webb off to Ruggles. Ruggles for 3. Can't get the shot to go. Miller has the rebound. Knocked away. It's picked up by Allmeyer. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Ooh, 2 Wildcats let that go out of bounds. They thought it was off Allmeyer. So Webb inbound, a box set for the Trojans. Out towards the baseline. Can they get it in? Going to throw it up for Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving, free throw line, loses the ball. It's picked up here, but Allmeyer's going to pick up the foul. Pagel got the steal there after Allmeyer lost his dribble. Then Allmeyer ran into him. The 3 fouls on the Trojans, 1 on the Wildcats here in the opening period. And here's a steal by Rayburn. Up the floor goes to Webb. Webb looking for Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Ruggles, loses the ball, and it's picked up by the Wildcats. Huffman kicks it off to Jones. Up the floor it comes. And it's kicked out, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. It was knocked away from Vega and went out of bounds. So Jones did inbound it. 2 up the far block. Left the near block, went up the free throw line for the Wildcats. They get it in. It's stolen away by Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor. Gets inside. Has it knocked away once again. And, man, the Trojans not taking care of the ball. Pagel just stole that one right away. Here comes Reyes. Inside. Kicks it out. Jones for 3. Can't get it to go. Ruggles has it off his hand and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. So Jones inbounded off the far sideline. Straight across from us here. Box set from the Wildcats. They get it into Reyes. Back over to Huffman. Goes inside for Jones. It's knocked away. They're going to go off of Miller, though, and out of bounds. So now they have it underneath their own basket. Box set. 2-2 your score. 4:40 left in the opening period. Reyes working against Ruggles. Turns, shoots, can't score. Rebound Miller. Hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor. Across the timeline. Top of the key. Comes right side. Webb wide open 3. Can't get this one to go. Follows his own shot. Gets the rebound. A little floater out of the middle of the lane. Banks it in. Webb's got all 4 points for the Trojans here, and they lead it 4-2. Get the ball in. This is Vega off to Reyes. Up the floor comes to Jones. Jones picked up by Rayburn. Goes down underneath. Reyes turn around. Oh, he traveled. Reyes forgot to dribble the ball. Sean Pauley checks in for the Trojans. Braden Miller goes out of the ball game. Pauley had a good game a couple nights ago. Gave the Trojans the lead in overtime against the Raiders. Here's Allmeyer up the floor to Pauley. Pauley working in against Vega. Kicks it back out. Wide open Webb out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Short. Rebound. Allmeyer. Allmeyer reverse layup. Won't go. Pauley gets the rebound, but there's going to be a foul before that. Allmeyer's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Reyes picks up the foul. Jesse Reyes, the 6'1 junior, picks up his first foul. Second team foul. Allmeyer at the line to shoot 2. On the season, shooting 87%. First one, swish. But somebody besides Webb finally scores for the Trojans. They lead at 5-2, though. 3:55 left in the opening period. Let's thank Amateurs Bar and Grill, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Dual Auto Repair, First Central Bank. Ruggles hits them, or Allmeyer hits them both. Wildcats bringing it up. Pagel Gets it out. Here's Vega. Down inside, knocked away by Webb, and then they're going to call a foul here on Webb. Oh, my goodness. Webb, he went out of bounds. It should be Maxwell basketball anyway, but they call the foul on Webb, his first, team's fourth. Lob it in. This is Reyes, guarded by Ruggles. Kicks it out. Vega working inside, or out on the wing. Kicks it out to Reyes in the corner. Back to Vega on the wing. Back up top, Huffman. Huffman back to Reyes. He'll start it up. Top of the key. Left side it comes to Jones. Jones lobs it in, and it's stolen away by Ruggles. Ruggles throwing it up the floor. Here's Allmeyer with it. Allmeyer working in against Jones, and man, we're going to call him here on Jones, but on Allmeyer, but Pagel just shoved him. They missed that one. They missed the foul there on the Wildcats. Reyes gets the inbound. Goes right back to Pagel. Pagel working it up, kicks it off to Huffman. Now up the floor to Vega. Vega backside pass to Reyes. Reyes kicks it off to Huffman. Huffman knocked away by Allmeyer. It's on the floor. Allmeyer dived for it. Can't get to it. Now they're going to have a jump ball here. And nobody from Chambers even had a hand on the ball. But it is Maxwell basketball after the jump. Maxwell had the ball anyway, so they're lucky for the Trojans. They get the jump ball here. Jones gets it into Reyes down the corner. This is Pagel back inside to Vega at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Reyes. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound Ruggles. Another rebound. He's had a good first quarter on the boards. Ruggles probably has 5 rebounds here in the first quarter. Here's Rayburn out to Webb in the corner. Dribbles back up top. Comes out to Allmeyer. 2:48 left here in the first quarter. Trojans lead at 6-2. Ruggles inside. Back out to Rayburn. Rayburn will drive. Gets it knocked away. It's picked up by Pagel. Pagel off to Huffman. Down the floor comes Reyes. Reyes is going to drive inside. Puts a shot up over Pauly and got it. Pauly got back. Had good defense. Just a great shot by Reyes. Webb back to Ruggles. Working against Reyes. Brings it across the timeline. Off to Webb. Webb back to Allmeyer. Didn't take the 3. Drives inside. Getting down the left side of the lane, and he's going to be shoved. And there's finally a foul on Jones. Third foul on the Wildcats. Trojans have 4. Ruggles will inbound it. Now wait for Webb to get his shoe tied off that far side. It'll be a box set for the Trojans. And Webb will inbound it, I guess. So Webb trying to get it in. I'll throw it back up top for Allmeyer. Yeah, Rayburn sent in the far corner. Should have hit him. Here's Rayburn on the wing now. Back up top it comes to Webb. Webb driving down the lane. Little floaters up and in. Maverick Webb with 6 for the Trojans. 6 of the 8 belong to Maverick Webb. They lead at 8-4. Reyes almost lost the ball. Up the floor comes to Vega. Backside to Jones. Jones looking around. Kicks it back up to Reyes. Skip pass over to Huffman. Huffman back into Vega. Vega spin move. Nice move. Sean Pauly stops him though. He spins. Puts a shot up and it won't go. Rebound by Reyes. By Reyes, and he puts it in. Somebody forgot to box out Reyes. Pauly did a good job on Vega, but nobody boxed out Reyes. Get it up across the timeline to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Ruggles left side, it goes to Rayburn. Back up top to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Allmeyer buries it. Didn't hit one last night. He's got one tonight, though. 5 points for Allmeyer. Trojans go up 11-6. Here's a steal by... wow. Steal by Webb. He threw it into Ruggles, and Pagel just pounded Ruggles, knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans, but Rayburn comes out. Braxton Mitchell checks in. Number 30 checking in. That is Bryson Brewer. For the Wildcats, Pagel will go out. A minute 10 left here in the opening period. 28 on the shot clock for the Trojans. They lead it 11-6. Here goes Ruggles down the lane. Up against Vega. Shot won't go. Sean Pauly with a great rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back up to Ruggles. Ruggles back up top. Webb. Going to drive. Kicks it back to Ruggles. Wide open 3. Can't get it to go. And Pauly with another great rebound. And kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Ruggles. The right side it comes to Webb. Back up top Allmeyer. 3 from Allmeyer from the top. Won't go. And Pauly can't get the rebound this time. Huffman bringing it up the floor for the Wildcats. Kicks it all away from himself, and Mitchell picks up the loose ball. Up to Webb. Webb kicks it off to Ruggles. Back to Webb, and it's 29 seconds left. Shot clock's off. Trojans will play for the last shot. They're up 11-6. Allmeyer goes to the left side up high, guarded by Reyes. Down to 15. Reyes closes out on Allmeyer. Going to get a screen from Pauly. Allmeyer drives left side, kicks it out. Wide open three for Webb. Got it! Maverick Webb buries a three. He's got 9 first quarter points. 3-2 Huffman going to put his first shot up of the night from 3 quarters and almost made it. 14-6. Trojans lead it by 8 after 1. Take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. It's 14-9 or 14-6. Excuse me. Trojans are up by 8 after the first quarter, and Maverick Webb had 9 points in that first quarter, and Brady Allmeyer added 5 for the Trojans. Creighton Ruggles had a great first quarter on the boards there. He had to have at least 5-6 rebounds there in that first quarter. So It's like Hitchin A Public Transit, Ogemeyer Seeds, Troy Weesat, Henneman, Custer Marvin, and Corporate Seeds for being sponsors tonight. Webb into Rayburn at the elbow. Rayburn drives down the right side, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open three. Got it. Brady Allmeyer has 8 for the Trojans. 17-6. They go up by 11. Here's a steal by Rayburn. Rayburn kicks it off to Webb, but he's good instead to Huffman. Driving down, kicks it out to Jones. Jones in the far corner. Going to try to drive baseline, gets inside against Pauly, and they're going to call a foul on Sean Pauly. Turned his back on him. If he'd stayed straight up, he'd have probably been okay. So Pauly picks up the first foul for the Trojans, his first team foul. And that'll send Jones to the free throw line. Cole Jones on the season, shooting 49%. Averages 7.8 points for the Wildcats. Hits the first one. He's got 3 here in the first half. It's 17-7 now. 10-point lead for the Trojans. Another free throw coming up. M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Mississippi Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Pinpoint, or Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. And Jones misses the second one. Rebound by Rayburn. Up ahead it goes. Here's Allmeyer. Thought about the three. Drives baseline instead. Reverse layup, and he can't get it to go. Pauly with the rebound. Puts it up. He's fouled. Sean Pauly, he's having a great night on the offensive boards for the Trojans. He's got 3 of them so far. 7:23 left here in the first half. Trojans by 10. Pauly at the free throw line to shoot 2. Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems bringing you the game. Pauly hits the first one. On the season, he averages 1.5 points per game, 36% free throw shooter, but he makes the first one. In comes number 23, Jagger Clewin. Jagger Clewin for the Wildcats as Jones goes to the bench. Sean Pauly's second one's on the way. He got it. Sean Pauly hits them both. 19-7 now. Trojans up by 12. Here's Reyes. Down the floor to Vega. Back to Reyes. Left side it comes to Clewin. Clewin goes inside. Reyes at the free throw line. Out to Vega on the wing. Back inside to Reyes. Guarded by Pauly. Kicks it back out to Huffman. Huffman goes back inside to Reyes. Back out to Huffman. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound is fought forward. Reyes picks it up, and he's going to get it, and he's going to get fouled. Pauly picks up the second one. His second foul. Ruggles will check back into the ball game for the Trojans. Webb will get a breather. Going to leave Pauly in the ball game. Reyes on the night has not been to the charity stripe on the season, shooting 48%. St. Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge. And here's a rebound by Huffman, but he's blocked by Rayburn. And then Pauly blocks Reyes after he gets it. Ruggles with the rebound, throwing it up ahead to Allmeyer, the outlet. Allmeyer misses the shot. Rebound by Sean Pauly again, though. His fourth offensive rebound. Loses the ball. It's on the floor, and it's going to be picked up. And it's going to be a jump ball here, and this one will belong to the Wildcats, I believe. Oh, Allmeyer will not miss those very often. He didn't use the glass, though. Got to use the bank board there. It's your friend, boys. 6:42 left in the ball game, 19-9. Trojans with the lead, and Webb getting ready to check back in. We give Allmeyer a little break. So the Wildcats get it in. It's Huffman back to Pagel. Pagel's checked back in for the Wildcats. There's a steal by Webb. Throws it inside, but he threw it right to Huffman again. You got to look where you're throwing. It's a problem the girls have had this season, but not today. Only a couple times we said that today. Here's Cleveland. Gets inside. Huffman working on the left wing again. Goes inside to Pagel. Pagel kicks it back out to Vega. Vega goes back inside to Pagel, guarded by Pauly. Turnaround jumpers, no good. Rebound Ruggles. Another rebound, defensive rebound. Up to Webb. Webb on the give and go, and he's got it. Webb with 11 points. He's back into double figures for the third game in a row. Pagel off to Huffman. Huffman bringing it across the timeline. Huffman, a senior here for the Wildcats, guarded by Webb. Drives inside, loses the ball, but Vega's there to pick it up. Steps to the short corner, throws it inside. A nice play to Cleveland, and Cleveland has an easy basket. Ruggles didn't get around him there. Rare defensive mistake from Ruggles. 21-11, Trojans by 10, 5:42 left, first half. Ruggles bringing it up the floor, gets to the free throw line, gets inside, puts a shot up, and won't go. And rebound by Vega. Ruggles has struggled offensively the last couple games. Reyes inside to Cleveland, working against Pauly. Turnaround jumper won't go. Wow, Pagel was all over Webb there. They throw the ball up the floor. It's going to hit off Cleveland. Ruggles was open, but Webb didn't get it far enough. That's a third turnover on Webb here. Offensively, he's playing great, though. Here is Huffman. Off to Pagel on the wing. Back up top it comes to Cleveland. Off to Reyes. Left side on the wing. Skip pass over to Vega. Vega working around. Kicks it inside. Nice pass inside to Pagel. Back pass, and it's knocked away by Mitchell. Into the hands of Webb. Webb going down the right side of the lane. Gets inside, and the ball's knocked away. It'll go out of bounds, and no foul called there. And Gavin Gunderson's going to check into the ball game. I believe he'll come in for Sean Pauly and give him a little bit of a break. Pauly's had a good night on the offensive boards here in this first half. 21-11 to score. Trojans a 10-point lead, 4:50 left here in the first half. Rayburn gets it in the far corner. Thought about the three, doesn't take it, drives baseline, gets inside, turns, kicks it back out to Gunderson. Now Ruggles. Ruggles with the wide open three, got that one. Creighton Ruggles first basket of the ball game. Puts the Trojans up by 13, 24-11. Here's a steal by Ruggles. Down the lane he goes, lays it up, and he misses it. Rebound Webb. Webb tries to go up, and he's fouled. Man, the Trojans have missed some bunnies tonight. They could be up by as many as probably 15-20 if they'd make these bunnies. Allmeyer missed a wide open one. Ruggles missed a wide open one. Webb's missed a wide open one. And Webb's first free throw won't go. Let's thank Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary for bringing you tonight's ball game. Webb gets another one. Trojans up by 13, chance to make it 14, and he misses. So Webb misses them both. Allmeyer checked back in the ball game. Braxton Mitchell took a seat for the Trojans. Pagel falls down on the floor. It's picked up by Webb. He's going to throw it up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer won't miss this wide open layup. Don't miss two in a game, and now Allmeyer's into double figures with 10. Timeout Wildcats. Trojans go up 26-11 with 4:18 left in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent going back here with you. Trojans up by 15 here in the first half. We got 4:18. A lot of time left in the ball game. Got the whole second half in. Still half of the second quarter to go. But the Trojans looking pretty good right now, up by 15. Looking for their 6th win in a row. And just heard of Kansas City is winning their playoff game 13-3. So if you're a Chiefs fan, you're liking that. All my teams are done in the NFL, so I don't care anymore. Vikings and Dolphins fan. The Dolphins didn't even make it. The Vikings played horribly last week and got knocked out in the first round. Vega to inbound it, going to get it into Huffman. Huffman back to Vega. Vega dribbling it up. Looking around, kicks it back to Huffman. Up the floor comes to Reyes. Now they just get it across the timeline. There's Jones. Jones on the left wing or right wing. Turns in, trying to find somebody. Now gets it inside to Pagel. Back out to Reyes. Into Vega at the free throw line. He's going to get in the middle of the lane. Turns. Kicks it back out top to Huffman. Huffman, the leading scorer from the Wildcats, has been helped scoreless here in the first half. Here he takes a wild three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Reyes. He steps inside, working against Gunderson. He puts it in. It's been all Reyes for the Wildcats. He leads them with 8 points. He's the only one with more than 2. Webb. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it across the timeline. Gets down inside. Bounces it out to Gunderson. Back out top to Webb. Wide open three. Got it. Maverick Webb has been red hot this week. 21, 18, and now 14 here in the first half. Here's Vega. Back up to Huffman. They throw it away, and then Ruggles has the steal. Ruggles wanted to hit Allmeyer, but he didn't get a hold of the ball. Here's Webb with it down to Allmeyer. Wide open three from Allmeyer. It's too hard. Rebound comes down to Jones for the Wildcats. 28-13. Trojans lead it. Jones on the right wing. Looking around because back up top to Huffman. Huffman, left side it goes to Reyes. Reyes working around, kicks it down the corner to Vega. Got about the three, doesn't take it. Gonna step in, gets it off to Huffman. His elbow shot, misses it. Rebound Allmeyer, and Huffman is ice cold here in the first half. Up the floor comes in Webb, has it knocked away, but Rayburn runs it down. Here's Ruggles, top of the key, gonna drive. Gets inside, turns, spin move. Puts it up off the glass, won't go, gets his own rebound. Turns, kicks it back outside to Rayburn, now to Webb. Webb with the three from the corner, got it again! Maverick Webb with 17, he had a career-high 21, he might beat that today. Here's Jones, driving down inside, gets in against Gunderson, shot won't go, rebound Rayburn. Up the floor comes Webb. Webb driving inside, kicks off to Allmeyer, great pass, and the shot's up and in! Allmeyer with 12 for the Trojans, they go up by 20 now, 33-13. Jones off to Reyes. Reyes down the floor to Pagel. He kicks it back out. Vega at the elbow, driving down to the block, going to get inside, puts it up and in. And there went a big scoring break right there as Vega gets his first basket of the night. Ruggles bringing it up for the Trojans across the timeline. Right side of the floor, back to Webb, top of the key. Goes to Rayburn down in the far corner. Back up top, Ruggles. He'll take the three. Short, rolls around, won't go though. And Pagel has the rebound for the Wildcats. 1:35 left first half. It's an 18-point lead for the Trojans, 33-15. Huffman, left side to Reyes. Reyes back up top to Huffman. Right side it goes to Jones. Loud pass in for Reyes, but Ruggles is right there waiting for it. Now Jones knocks it away and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. 1:19 left first half. It's 33-15. It's been all Trojans here in the second quarter. They led it 14-6 after the first quarter. Outscored them 19-9 here in the second. Webb goes to Ruggles at the left side up high. Ruggles through the free throw line. Down the right side, works in against Vega. Shots up, goes. Ruggles with 5 here for the Trojans. Huffman gets the inbounds pass back to Vega. Vega works it up, kicks it off to Huffman. Huffman throws it up the floor, almost stolen by Ruggles, but into the hands of Jones. And Jones trying to find somebody now. Kicks it back and throws it right to Webb. Webb off to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. Down the floor comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer in the far corner. Back up top it comes to Ruggles. Now Webb. Left side to Rayburn. He's going to drive. Gets inside. It's knocked away by Pagel and goes out of bounds. Letting them play here in the second quarter after calling quite a few fouls in the first. Wildcats have 2 fouls here in the second period, as do the Trojans. Webb to inbound it. Gets it into Ruggles at the elbow. Takes it to Allmeyer. Comes back around. Ruggles spin move into the middle of the lane, and he is hammered. Foul is on number 11. Cole Jones picks up his third. So Ruggles at the free throw. He struggled from there this season. 33%. He did have a couple of games where he got red hot. And he hits the first one. Ruggles with 6 for the Trojans. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bryan and Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, First Central Bank, KitchenAid Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, and Honeyman Custom Harvesting bringing to the game. Ruggles misses the second. Trojans up by 19, 36-15. By 21. Here's Reyes down to Vega in the corner off the far side. Working around, gets it back into Reyes. Working against Braden Miller, who's checked back in. Throws it to Vega. It's knocked away or no? They couldn't decide. One referee said one way, one said the other. They're going to give it to the Wildcats. 15 seconds left here in the first half. The Trojans lead at 36-15. They get it into Huffman. The leading scorer for the Wildcats has been held scoreless. Here's Reyes. He's been the hot hand. He's got 8 points for Maxwell. Back to Huffman. 7 seconds left. Reyes working to the right, picked up by Webb. Back up top it comes to Huffman. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound Webb, and that's going to end the first half. 36-15. It's all Trojans here in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83, Macomb.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Really first, okay, 102.1. Oh, wow. 102.1 True Country Radio back here. This is Trev Florin back here tonight as we get ready to bring you the Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. The Hogemeyer Seeds, here's the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help keep them growing stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealers. I'm going to spit this out yet, Caleb.
I know, right?
It. Rack Seed in North Kansas, North 40 and over the Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Bonnie Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. Extreme Mag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And as I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And Coach, that might be the biggest win for the season so far because of the way you handled the press and also the fact that this might move you up a seed in the RPAC tournament. I don't know. Do you know how Bertrand did last night?
You know, I didn't even look. I hadn't even looked yet. I was just so excited that we won last night and today, too. So
that's 3 in a row.
I know. It's 3 in a row.
That's what they call a winning streak.
I know. I know. Let's hopefully we can keep it up.
Yes, just a great game tonight. You guys handled the press very well. Had some turnovers, but didn't get out of control. It seemed like tonight, when you needed to speed up, you sped up, and when you needed to slow down, you slowed down. And that's been kind of the opposite the last few games.
I feel like we're finally starting to figure out what our pace is and when we need to speed up and when we need to slow down. I felt like we handled the press a little bit better, especially at the end, and then we handled all the different types of fouls that they were calling either for or against us. And especially towards the end of the game, whenever I had 3 of my main girls sitting on the bench.
Yes, Yes, and you guys had a great first quarter to come out. You were ahead 11-4 after that first quarter.
It took forever to score a bucket, though.
It did, yeah. It was like 4 minutes before anybody scored.
I know.
And then you guys got going and finally, and like I said, led to 11-4 after that first quarter. Kind of set the tone for the rest of the ballgame.
Yeah.
That Maxwell did come back and tied up. They got within 2, and then they tied up in the third quarter. The girls said, no, we're not losing this.
Yep.
Fourth quarter came around. You had foul trouble. You had Springer. You had Kubik both with 4. Jocelyn Holtz with 3. And them 3 end up fouling out. Mallory with still like 3 minutes left in the game.
It wasn't quite that. I thought I think it was later. I think it was like we just got under 2. Maybe it was probably about like maybe 150, 140.
I thought there was more time than that.
No, it's because everyone kept fouling, so that it took forever.
It just seemed like it took long.
It was a long game.
But, 2 leading scorers with Kubik and Springer out, and Jocelyn Holtz is having a good game tonight defensively. I mean, she didn't score a lot of points. I think she only had 2 points, but defensively, she had a lot of rebounds.
Yes, she did some really big things on defense. And she also handled the ball and passed the ball well, too. So.
Yeah, it's probably her best night doing that.
Oh, I totally agree. Agree.
Just a great night overall, and you held their leading scorer. Let's see. It was. I got the boys there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The one they're holding right now, Cole Huffman hasn't scored yet for his early leading score, but leading scorer for them, I believe, is Madeline Flock, and she only had 5 points now. She's averaging 12.
Yes.
Held her to 5, and Cheek ended up with 9, but she was scoreless in the first half.
Yes, exactly. And, we're still working on a few things, and, we're trying to, get up and press a little bit more. And we're still kind of struggling with rotation, but also I think a lot of that had to do with we played a lot of games this week.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know we had a JV tournament on Monday, and we played 2 games, and most of them all played that.
Yes. So you played 5
We played 5 games this week.
Oh, yeah. So
yes.
You might have got just a little bit tired. Now you got a couple of days off, and, probably be a light practice on Monday, too, because you got Juanita Palisade coming, too. But, what do you do to just keep the girls in the flow? Because, you got 3 wins in a row. You're on a winning streak. So what do you do on Monday just to keep the girls in flow without overdoing it?
We're just going to do lots of shooting and some ball handling and just remember that to have a good time. Go over a few things. Maybe do some box out drills a little bit. We struggled a little bit on box outs when we got tired. A lot of it is just, still being competitive, but doing the right kind of drills. I really think we finally are hitting shots from the outside.
Yes,
that was exciting. So we'll do some more.
Free throw line.
Yeah, we're going to do some of that too. Thank goodness that they didn't make any free throws either.
Yeah, they shot 50%. You guys were 44. So Juanita Palisade comes to town on Tuesday night. Talk to us about the Broncos.
They're a team that always fights, and they never give up. They're very scrappy. They're aggressive. If we can come out and handle the ball and slow down at times when we need to and put pressure up, I think we could get one easily.
Well, Coach, congratulations on win number 3 in a row, and let's go get number 4 on Tuesday. Big streak coming into the RPAC.
Yes, that's what we need.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with some more of your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you. Let's bring the ball game. That first half stats here for this one. The Trojans lead it here at halftime. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Lead at 36-15. For the Wildcats, Jenna Miller has, That's got back to the girls stuff again. Back to the boys here. 8 points for Jesse Reyes. 3 points for Cole Jones. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Jagger Clewin and 2 points for Joaquin Vega for the Wildcats. They go 1 of 2 in the first half, 50%. Foul-wise, they have Reyes and Vega with 1 and Cole Jones with 3. For the Trojans, Creighton Ruggles has 6 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 12, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Maverick Webb with 17 first half points. He's got a career high 21. They scored Tuesday night. Might break that tonight. He's 0 of 2 from the charity stripe. Sean Pauley with 2. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And the Trojans go 5 of 8 in the first half, 63%. It'll be Trojan basketball here to start the third period as they are going right to left across your radio dial. Wildcats will go left to right. Allmeyer, Webb, Ruggles, Rayburn, and Miller out there for the Trojans. Huffman, Reyes, Jones, Pagel, and Vega for the Wildcats. Allmeyer with the ball, top of the key, hands it off to Webb. He comes back to the top. Looking, goes back door inside to Ruggles. Ruggles up off the glass, has a block from behind, but a foul, late whistle, and Huffman's going to pick up his first foul of the ball game. Send Ruggles to the free throw line to shoot 2. A great pass from Webb inside to Ruggles. Cutting on the back door. And Ruggles' free throw struggles continue. Shooting 33% on the season. He's 1 of 3 tonight. Hit his first one, but missed the next 2. Got to put a little arch on it. And that one is better. And Ruggles has got 7 points. 37-15. Vega bringing it up, throws it up the floor, and it's going to be knocked away by Braden Miller. He gets it off to Allmeyer. Now to Webb. Trojans on the run, but they'll slow it down. Back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. He's wide open. 3 on the way. Buries it. Creighton Ruggles with 4 points here to start the second half, and he has 10 for the Trojans. And here's another steal by Ruggles. Up ahead to Allmeyer. This is going to be an assist for Ruggles as Allmeyer lays it in. Allmeyer with 14. 3 players in double figures already. Hodge Rayburn has not scored, and he's been red hot here lately. Here's Reyes. Backdoor pass inside to Pagel, and he puts it up in the end. Owen Pagel with his first basket of the ball game. 42-17 Trojans. Webb bringing it up the floor, kicks it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer gets it into Rayburn. He drives down the left side lane, kicks it out to Ruggles. Wide open 3 again. And Ruggles has another one. 7 points to start the second half. It's 45-17. Reyes back to Vega. Vega working it up the middle of the floor. Turns, throws it up the floor to Pagel, or to Jones, excuse me. Jones on the left wing's going to take the 3. Won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Rayburn up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles gets inside, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. And rolls around, won't go. Jones with the rebound for the Wildcats. He's bringing it up the floor. And Allmeyer almost got the steal from behind. Jones has it, kicks it off to Huffman. Huffman left side to Reyes. Reyes back up top to Huffman. Inside, nice pass inside to Jones. He's going to be hammered. This is on Rayburn or Ruggles, I don't know, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. They both hammered him. Fouls on Rayburn. He's going to pick up his second. So Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Let's thank Corporate Seeds, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop. Jones hits the first one. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, and Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, along with Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge. And Jones hits them both. He's got 5 points. He's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Here's Webb. Webb working right side, hands it off to Rayburn, comes back across to Ruggles. Ruggles with 7 points to start the third period here. Here's Webb. The 17 first half points. Guys, this one blocked by Vega, and Huffman's going to run down the loose ball for the Wildcats. Up it goes to Vega. Vega back off to Huffman. Huffman guarded by Webb. Left side it goes. The Trojans playing a 2-3 defense here. Jones back to Huffman. Huffman gets to the three-point line. Almost thrown away here by Allmeyer, but he gets it off to Jones. And here's Reyes for 3. Can't get the shot to go. Ruggles with the easy rebound. 45-19 Trojans. 5:37 left in the third. Ruggles, no, they step through and he puts it up and in, and it's been all Ruggles here in the third period. He's got 15 points. He had 6 at half. He's got 9 here in the third. Here's Huffman. Huffman working it around, brings it up, and just about got the 10-second call, and a fight for Braden Miller. It's going to step out of bounds. Good hustle by Miller. But that was really close. 22 seconds left here on the shot clock for the Wildcats. 5:15 on the game clock. So Jones, skip pass over to Reyes. Reyes steps back out, kicks it back up top to Vega. He loses the ball. It's on the ground. Going to try to work. Works back to the right side, throws it down to Reyes in the corner. Reyes skip pass back up to Jones. Jones gets it back up top to Huffman. Huffman back to Jones, left side. Vega with 4 on the shot clock. Blocked here by Rayburn. And it's going to go out of bounds. But the shot clock, did it go out before or not? It's going to be Trojan basketball either way. Went out off the Wildcats. The Trojan defense did a great job there. 47-19, they're up big. This one under the 5-minute mark of the third period. Here's Allmeyer. Allmeyer, free throw line, gets it inside. Nice pass inside to Miller. Miller missed it. Jones, that was a great pass from Allmeyer. Jones bringing it up the floor, loses the ball. Rayburn has it. Here come the Trojans on the one. 3-on-2 break. Rayburn down the right side, lays it up, can't get it to go. Ball tipped out, and Allmeyer has it. Hagel did the Trojans a favor there. Here's Maverick Webb with it. Off to Rayburn, back up top, Ruggles. Ruggles drives inside, has it knocked away by Pagel, and it's going to be a jump ball. This one will belong to the Trojans. Oh, it's going to belong to the Wildcats. I thought it was Trojan basketball. I'm sorry. Sometimes you're feeling like Ruggles did there. He just tried to do a little too much. Went into a crowd there. Probably should have kicked it out. He's got 9 points here in the third period, though. Big reason the Trojans are up this big. Up by 28. And here's a steal knocked away by Ruggles. And I would think the Trojans will probably pull the press off here pretty soon. Up by 28 points. I'm not a big fan of pressing when you're up this big, but you know that. So hopefully they pull this off here pretty quick. Huffman working against Webb. Throws it up the floor to Jones. Knocked away by Ruggles. Jones picks it back up. Gets it off to Huffman. Huffman working on the right side. Drives in against Miller. Floater on the way, and he hits it. His first basket of the night. He averages 15 points. He's got his first 2 points. And he'll go to the free throw line to foul on Braden Miller, his second. So Huffman at the free throw line on the season, 76%, 16 of 21. He makes that one. So he completes the end one, his first 3 points of the night. Webb will bring it up for the Trojans. They're up by 27 with 3:55 left here in the third. Webb down the lane, kicks it off to Miller. Another great pass, and Miller doesn't miss this one. Miller's first basket of the ball game gives Webb the assist. Here's Vega with it. Joaquin Vega, and we got a double dribble on Vega. So another turnover, Trojan basketball. 3:39 left in the third. Trojans are up big. Sean Pauley comes in. Hodge Rayburn will take a seat for the black and orange. Here's Webb with it. Webb off to Allmeyer on the left wing. Working against Reyes. Back up top, Pauley. Kicks it out to Webb. Wide open three. Webb's got it. Webb with 20 points. He's one away from a career high. To tie the career high, that is. Inside it goes. Pagel blocked by Ruggles, and Sean Pauley has the ball, and he's going to be... wow, he got knocked to the floor. They call it travel. Braxton Mitchell will check into the ball game. And coming in for Braden Miller. So Jones inbound it to Labanenda Reyes. Back out to Jones in the corner. Jones working against Webb. Kicks it back up to Reyes. Goes inside. Pagel. Turnaround jumpers up. Misses it. Sean Pauley has the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball, though. As number 42, Jordan Redden, checked in for the Wildcats. Ties him up. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. 32-point lead for the Trojans. 3:08 left in the third period. Is 52-20. Trojans with the basketball coming right to left. Webb, who's got 20 points. His career high is 21. Here's Ruggles. Back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Ruggles. Skips it over to Webb. Webb driving, falls to the floor. And they're going to call a travel, but he never got up. So Webb just slipped there. Coming in the ball game is number 30, Bryson Brewer, for the Wildcats. In his first action of the night. We'll wipe up the floor a little bit here. 2:51 left in the third. It's 50-22 Cambridge. Trojans trying to get their 6th win in a row. They'll play Juanita Palisade on Tuesday, trying to pick up number 7 before they go to the RPAC next week. Both Trojan teams on a roll. The girls picked up their 3rd win tonight. They got the Broncos also on Tuesday. Redden up to Reyes, up to Florida Brewer. Brewer gets into the elbow, kicks it back out to Redden. Redden back to Brewer, up to Huffman. Huffman skip pass inside to Redden. Back up to Huffman, almost stolen by Allmeyer. Skip pass down inside. Brewer drives into the middle of the lane, tries to go up, fight through, can't get it the shot to go. Ruggles has the rebound. Another rebound. Ruggles has got to be close to double digits in rebounds if he's not way over. Ruggles, top of the key. Left side it comes to Webb. Webb off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer for a 3. It's short. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Webb. 52-22, 30-point lead for the Trojans. Allmeyer with it on the wing. Back to Webb. Here's Mitchell. Back up top to Webb. Back to Mitchell. He's going to take the 3. Wide open. Mitchell can't get it to go. Webb gets the rebound. Fights inside. Turns, kicks it back out to Mitchell. Back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer is going to take the shot. Buries it. Allmeyer with 16, for the Trojans. 3 guys nearing the 20-point mark. One of them already there. That's Webb. Here's Huffman. Down inside to Brewer. Back out. Reyes for 3 out of the corner. Buries it. Jesse Reyes has 11. First Wildcat into double figures here tonight. 54-25. 29-point lead for the Trojans. Webb inside to Ruggles at the free throw line. Ruggles has 9 points here in the 3rd. Webb off to Allmeyer. Working around. Comes back up to Webb. Left side or right side it goes to Mitchell. Back up top to Webb. Here's Allmeyer. Down inside to Pauly. Pauly working at the block against Jones. Shoots it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jones. Pauly knocks it away. The fight for the ball. And that should be a travel. We got a timeout first by the Wildcats. Should have been a travel for sliding down the floor, but oh well. 54-25, a minute left in the 3rd. Trojans are up big. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Transform back here with you. 54-25. The Trojans are up with a minute left here in the 3rd. Wildcats have the ball just shy of half court. And Trojans have Rayburn, Pauly, Gunderson, Mitchell, and Webb out there. Webb's trying for that career high. He's got 20 points. 21 on Tuesday night was his career high. One more basket will give him the career high here. Ruggles has added 16, or Allmeyer's added 16, Ruggles 15 for the Trojans. Here's Huffman. Leading scorer for the Maxwell Wildcats, only has 3 points tonight. He averages 15. Huffman with it. Working against Webb. It's like the Trojans went to man. Bryson Brewer with it on the right wing. Goes down the corners to number 23 with it. That's Jagger Kitwin. Back up top, Huffman has it. Huffman with 7 on the shot clock. Working against Webb. Drives, little floater on the way, and they're going to call a foul. Foul is on Maverick Webb, his 2nd. Huffman to the free throw line on the night's 1 of 1. And Huffman hits it. 4 points for Huffman now. And Huffman hits them both. Got the shooter's roll in the second one. He's got 5 points now. 54-27, a 27-point lead for the Trojans with 30 seconds left here in the 3rd. Webb still looking for that career high. Just needs 1 basket to get it. Going to play for the last shot. Webb off to Mitchell. Back up top to Webb. Right side it goes to Rayburn. Back up top to Webb. Left side Mitchell. Going to take the 3. Buries it. Braxton Mitchell, his first basket of the night, a three-pointer. Back up by 30 now. Here's Cleveland for three at the buzzer. Won't go. And that's going to end the third period. 57-27. Trojans are up big after three. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly one of the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer personalized services that you can count on. Lockenauer Jones will help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Let them take the time to guide you through the decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. Call 308-697-3838.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Warren back here with you. Maxwell with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. The Trojans are up 57-27. Outscored the Wildcats 21-12 there in the third period. Here's Jones with it off to Huffman. Huffman guarded by Allmeyer. Working around, gets it off to Jones. Trojans playing man-to-man here. Jones working against Rayburn. Rayburn has it still, knocked away. It's picked back up by Jones. And Jones looking around, kicks it off to Huffman. Huffman trying to drive, picked up by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Vega. Down to 3 on the shot clock. A 3 from Reyes, and it's an air ball, and it's going to be a shot clock violation from the Wildcats. So Allmeyer brings it up. No Maverick Webb in the ball game, so just 1 or 2 points away from a career high. Hopefully they give him another chance here. Here's Rayburn for 3. Can't get it to go. Mitchell, and he's going to get called for a push-off. He did. No doubt about that one. A little two-handed push, and he would have had the easy basket because he got the easy rebound. But that was because he might have gave a little bit of a push-off right there. Huffman will bring it up for the Wildcats. Got the pink shoes on today. I don't know if that's what he always wears. But Allmeyer wearing pink shoes also, and they're guarding each other. Here's Vega. Wide open 3. Got it. Joaquin Vega has 5 for the Wildcats. Cuts the lead to 27 with just under 7 minutes left in the ball game. Ruggles. Here's Rayburn. Back up top it comes Mitchell. Mitchell off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives inside, gets in against Vega, puts a shot up, won't go. Miller with the rebound. Turns, kicks it back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles drives, gets inside, step through, move, can't get it to go. Ruggles tips the ball away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Maxwell basketball. So Huffman will bring it up now for the Wildcats. Off to Vega, back to Huffman, now to Reyes. Reyes looking around, trying to find somebody. Finds Huffman now at the top of the key. Huffman working against Allmeyer. 15 on the shot clock. Off to Vega. Miller with the steal here, and then he's going to be fouled by Vega. So Vega going to pick up his second. Been a pretty clean ball game here, or especially the second half. They called quite a few fouls in the first quarter, but then it slowed down. Maverick Webb back into the ball game. Mitchell will take a seat. Hopefully just leave him in long enough to get his career high and pull him out. Been a long week for the Trojans. Here's Rayburn with it back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working around, kicks it off to Webb. Webb back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn back off to Webb. Down. Oh, it went in the corner. Allmeyer had left. Didn't look before he threw it. Nobody was there. It was just throwing it to the ghost player we got going on down here. Huffman up the floor to Jones for the Wildcats. 5:45 left in the game. It's 57-30 Trojans. Reyes working against Ruggles. Gets to the free throw line. Skip pass over to Jones. Jones back up top to Huffman, guarded by Webb. And throws it inside for Vega. Ball's tipped around. It's picked up by Allmeyer. Another great defensive play by the Trojans. Here's Webb trying for the career high. Did he get it? He did! 23 for Maverick Webb, a career high. And Sean Pauley and Gavin Gunderson get ready to check in for the Trojans. Vega. Off to Huffman. Huffman goes inside for Pagel. Pagel is down inside. It's stolen away by Miller. Up the floor goes to Rayburn. Rayburn down the lane. Gonna try for the dunk, and he missed it. Hey, you got to try it. You're up that big. You're up by 30 points. You try for the dunk. You just kind of lost the ball as he went up. Right? He would have had it. He's up high enough over the rim. Jones guarded by Rayburn. Now Rayburn wants another try at it. Here's Huffman. Huffman over Allmeyer. So air ball. Rebound by Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor. It's on the right wing. Back up top it comes to Rayburn. Left side, Webb. Back up to Ruggles. Ruggles will drive down the lane. Gets inside, spin move, nice move, he puts it in. Ruggles with 17, I think that's a career high for him also. Timeout by Coach Shepard, will take one with him. 62-30, the Trojans lead it here with 4:22 left in the game.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8th, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Start emptying the bench a little bit here. Ruggles, Allmeyer, and Webb go out of the ballgame. Rayburn and Miller still on the floor right now. Mitchell, Pauley, and Gunderson join them. Here's Reyes with the basketball. Trojans up by 32, 4:15 left in the game. Number 42, Redden with it. And back up to Reyes. Now to Pagel. Here's Brewster with it for the Wildcats. Back off to Clewin. Clewin looking up top, is stolen away by Rayburn. Rayburn working against Patel. Gets it inside Pagel, and it's blocked by Reyes. That was a nice play by Jesse Reyes for the Wildcats with the block on Rayburn. And Reyes back down the lane, and he hits the shot. Reyes has been the hand for the Wildcats tonight. He's got 13. He averages 11. Off to Rayburn on the wing from Mitchell. Back up top, Sean Pauley. Pauley kicks it back out to Gunderson. Gunderson drives inside, kicks it out to Rayburn. Wide open three. Rayburn finally got one. His first basket of the night. And down the floor comes Reyes. Trojans up 65-32. Reyes on the wing. Goes down inside for Clewin. Clewin goes up and is going to be fouled. I think it's on Rayburn. Rayburn's going to pick up his third foul. He's probably coming out of the game anyway. Rayburn does pick up his third. Ben Harris and Kyle Johnson getting ready to check into the ball game. Jagger Clewin at the free throw, and he's got 2 points tonight. Free throws in. Let's thank Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary for bringing you tonight's ball game. Clewin on the season is a 67% free throw shooter. He hit the first one. He misses the second one. Rebound, Ben Harris. Harris up to Mitchell. And Harris has been looking pretty good at times in the JV. It's good to see him out here. Pauley looking around, trying to go inside for Harris, working inside against Redden. Turns, kicks it back out to Gunderson. Might have got away at the travel. Gunderson back up top to Pauley. Oh, he didn't take that three. Now he does. Steps back, shoots, a little short. Rebound, Brewster. He should have taken the three right away. He had the groove going right there. That was his time. Off to Redden. Redden back in the corner. Reyes looking for threes. Got it. Jesse Reyes has 16 for the Wildcats. Timeout by the Wildcats, and it's just for a sub right here. He said, are they going to bring him off the floor or not? Number 4, Trenton Miller, and number 12, Colton Seaman, in for the Wildcats. 65-36 your score. Trojans with the big lead, 2:44 left in the game. Mitchell bringing it up here for the Trojans. Gets it off to Pauley here on the left side. Pauley back to Gunderson, right side up high. Comes back over to Ben Harris. Harris dribbles, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane. Little pass off inside to Kyle Johnson. Johnson works inside, throws it off the bottom of the rim. It's picked up by Brewster. Johnson needed one more dribble right there. Could have had the reverse layup. That's what he was trying for. Here's Seaman with it. Seaman back up top to Cleveland. Cleveland left side to Brewster. Brewster for three. It's short off the rim. And Mitchell has the rebound. Here come the Trojans now. Mitchell will sew it down. Sets up the offense. Right side up high. Gets it off to Gunderson. Gunderson drives. Kicks it out to Ben Harris. Harris off to Pauly. Pauly inside to Johnson. Johnson working against Cleveland. Makes a move. Turns. Kicks it back out to Pauly. Pauly's going to drive. Nice move inside. Turns. Kicks it back out to Gunderson. Wide open three. And Gunderson misses it. Harris saves it, but it's into the hands of number 4, Trenton Miller. Miller up to number 30, Brewer. Bryson Brewer kicks it out. This is number 12, Seaman. Back to Brewer. Brewer goes inside to Redden, guarded by Harris. Turns and kicks it back out to Brewer. Now up top, Seaman. Working around, kicks it back up top to Brewer. Brewer drives down the right side. Maxwell stops him, gets it off to Redden at the elbow. Back up top to Cleveland, now to Miller. 8 on the shot clock, 3 on the way. Banks it in. That was number 12, Seaman, Seaman banks in the 3. Minute 7 left in the game. It's 65-39. Trojans with the lead and the ball. Mitchell working up top. Comes off to Gunderson. Now to Ben Harris. Harris off the right side. This is Mitchell. Mitchell drives inside. Shots on the way. Won't go. Rebound Redden for the Wildcats. Off to Cleveland, and we have a timeout for a sub here for the Wildcats. Caleb Neitzel steps into the ball game, and Cleveland will go to the bench. 45 seconds left here in the ball game. 65-39 Trojans are up by 26. Miller gets it into Brewer. Left side it goes to Seaman. Seaman knocked away by Sean Pauly, and Pauly with the nice steal. Pauly will bring it across the timeline. 35 seconds left. They will have to shoot the ball. There's 30 on the clock. Left side it comes Gunderson down the corner. Mitchell back up top to Harris. He's going to take the 3 and doesn't go in. Rolled around, wouldn't fall. Here's Brewer with it. Brewer up the floor to Miller. Miller gets inside, kicks it back out. Redden for 3, almost blocked by Harris. Can't get the shot to go. Gunderson skies up, pulls down the rebound, and he's fouled. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. With 12 seconds left, the Trojans going to pick up win number 6. We'll have Coach Clay Shepard joining us after the ball game. And Braxton Mitchell's just going to dribble this one out. Trojans are going to get the win. 65-39 is going to be your final here tonight. Trojans win 6 in a row, and they are on a roll right now. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Community First, True Country Radio 102 on KZMC. Trent Form back here with you. Live here from Maxwell as the Trojans have picked up the win here by a final score of 65-39. We'll give you the stats here for this one. Waiting for Coach Shepard to come up. We'll have his interview coming up here in just a minute. For the Wildcats, Cole Huffman had 5. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Jesse Reyes was 16. He led the Wildcats. He was the only one that scored more than 6 points for the Wildcats tonight. Cole Jones with 5. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Jagger Cleveland with 3. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Joaquin Vega with 5 for the Wildcats. They go 7 of 9. Impressive free throw shooting night for them. 7 of 9, 78%. For the Trojans, Braxton Mitchell scored 3. Creighton Ruggles with 17. That's a career high for him. Brady Miller with 16. Ruggles went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Allmeyer went 2 of 2. And Webb scored 23 points, a career high for him. Also, he went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Hodge Rayburn with 3. Sean Pauley with 2. He was, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Braden Miller had 2 for the Trojans. They go 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. Trojans led at 14-6 after the first quarter. Outscored the Wildcats 19-9 in the second quarter to take a 36-15 lead into the half. It was all Trojans in the third as they outscored the Wildcats 21-12 to lead 57-27 going into the fourth quarter. And the Wildcats actually outscored them in the fourth quarter 12-8, make the final score 65-39. Trojans played a really good ball game. 2 kids with career highs in points. One Maverick Webb with 23, Creighton Ruggles with 17 here this afternoon. So Trojans on a roll, 6 in a row, and looking to make it 7 against Juanita Palisade coming up here on Tuesday night. We'll have that game for you. It'll be back to an evening game there in Cambridge. We'll be on Dale Schoenfish Court in Cambridge. And the Trojans will be looking for number 7 in a row. The girls will be looking for 4 in a row as they won today also. Our Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the boys tonight. If Maverick Webb and Creighton Ruggles have career highs for them, you got to go with them too. So Maverick Webb, Creighton Ruggles are Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the Trojans. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Let's take a break. We'll be back here. Hopefully have Coach Shepard coming up here in just a minute on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you live from Maxwell. We are bringing you the Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We are locally owned and operated here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practices in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness located in downtown Cambridge. As I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, this might have been your most impressive win of the season tonight.
Yeah, I would definitely say it was our most complete game that we've played. Kind of challenged the boys before the game. That we've done it for stretches, especially lately, especially on the offensive end lately. We said we needed to do it on both ends for both halves, and the boys really took that to heart and attacked it. Came out a little bit slow, kind of felt them out a little bit for the first couple of minutes, just like they did us. And it was 2-2, 3 minutes in or whatever it was. But then from there, just kind of took off. Got a couple steals, got a couple easy ones, and once we saw the ball go through the hoop a couple times, our offense really just started clicking. Yeah,
14, 19, 21 points all in the first three quarters. Fourth quarter, you kind of subbed quite liberally subbed, and you only got 8 in that one, but you almost got double figures with your subs in. So, offensively, just an awesome game.
Yeah, it was. And it has been for a stretch here. The defense, I don't know if changing the defense has done it or just kind of a renewed focus on that end has kind of led to, it's a lot easier to play offense when you're getting a board or when you're getting a steal than if you're taking it out of the net and the defense is set up and waiting for you. So I think that our defense has led to a lot of that. It's also easier to shoot, layups when it's 2-on-1 and the guy's making a great pass to you, and we're playing in transition a little bit more, which has been good. And then in the half court, it was really good to see our threes start falling again. It's been a few games since we've really hit them like that.
And talk about your defense. Cole Huffman leads the Wildcats with 15 points a game, almost 16 points a game. Was scoreless in the first half. He held him to 5. Just one field goal. The other 3 came from the charity stripe, so just one field goal for Huffman tonight.
Yeah, he was a big focus. We had noticed that in their wins this year, he was averaging over 20 a game and averaging 3 or 4 threes a game in those wins. So we said if we're going to play zone and he's out there, we just have to know where he's at. I thought Mav did a really good job. It seemed like he always ended up on Mav's side.
Yes.
Mav would kind of understand the scouting report really well and stay up higher when he was over there. There were some chances to double, but he was going to have to double and leave Huffman open. And so, he made the decision to stay home where Huffman was at. We did a good job when he was going off the dribble of meeting him with guys in gaps. He's a tough matchup. He scores a lot of points, like you said, 16 a game. Like I mentioned, over 20 when they've won. So
right.
That was a big challenge for us. Reyes got kind of loose just because, we were having so much focus on Huffman, and Reyes is a really good player too. But I really liked our effort. I really liked our focus on that end. Not just getting the steals, because I think we've done that pretty consistently the last 3 games. But it was when they did break the press and they were in the half court, we made them work, and we had the shot clock down, under 10 quite a few times.
2 shot clock violations today on them. So.
Yeah, and so I thought we were really focused on that end as opposed to just flying around kind of out of control like we have been the last couple of games.
And I thought, board-wise, offensive and defensive boards, I think you guys did a great job on the boards tonight. I think one of your best efforts on the boards.
Yeah, I thought so too. There was one stretch where they had a couple of boards in a row. Just kind of, reminded the guys, hey, we're zone. You don't have a man. We need to kind of identify the biggest threat, which we felt like was Reyes. And we did a really good job getting him boxed out the rest of the game. I thought all of our bigs that played, Miller, Pauly, and Gunderson, did a good job on the glass, going and getting them. But also sometimes realizing, okay, I just need to box out this possession. Creighton or Hodge will go get it, but I need to make sure these guys get boxed out. Gave ourselves multiple chances at times when we did miss shots, which is always huge. We always feel like if we can get more shots than the other team, that's going to be a big advantage. Lately, we've been doing that because we've been forcing so many turnovers. But if we can force the turnovers and get back on the boards and give ourselves an advantage there as well, give yourself 10 more shots than the other team. The percentages work out really well if you do that.
Juanita Palisade Broncos coming to town on Tuesday night. They're kind of struggling this year. But, they got some talent on that team. Talk to us about Juanita Palisade.
Yeah, they do. We played a great game against them this summer over at Southwest. They have some talent. Like you said, they have some really good athleticism. Ashton Wheeler is quite the scorer. Just a true 3-level scorer. He can finish at the rim. He loves the mid-range pull-up, and that's kind of where we got to make him live on Tuesday night. And then, when he sees a few of those go in, he'll step out and hit the 3 as well. I think last time I checked, he was at about 13 a game. Aiden Acton is going to be a challenge for us. He's 6'2", 6'3", and can jump out of the gym. I don't know if people haven't seen us play. We don't have anybody who's 6'2" and 6'3" who can jump out of the gym, who's playing big minutes for us. So we got to make sure that we get him off the glass. He's a big challenge on the glass. They have some other younger players who are kind of coming into their own as the season's gone on. I have kind of just kept tabs on them, checked their box scores, and it seems like every game there's just a new kid who's got 8, 9, 10 points. So I'm sure they're developing confidence as the season's going on here. We got to make sure we're ready to go. We got to bring the same focus and effort on the defensive end that we had tonight. got to get them off the glass, and we got to keep our transition game on offense going. That's been a big key for us. Teams are going to notice that. Teams are going to start, probably trying to slow it down a little bit, and we got to find ways to continue to do it even when teams do that to us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on number 6 in a row, going for number 7 on Tuesday night. Good luck.
Yeah, wrapped up the 3 seed in the RPAC tonight too, which was huge. It seems like every year when we're playing Maxwell, you and I kind of check in on that, and it's kind of fun to see where that all kind of worked out. Unless my math was wrong.
No, I had you there too.
Yeah, so Med Valley plays today, but I thought
the best they can be is 500.
Right.
So if you guys would have allowed you to have been under 500 and win, put you over 500.
Yeah, so that was a big thing the boys wanted to do. We were the 2 seed last year. Obviously we're a completely new team this year, and it's pretty cool to see. We lost a lot of guys. We went from the 3 seed from the 2 seed to the 3 seed. And we're in a good spot still. Playing. We feel like our best basketball. So hopefully we can keep it rolling.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break and be back here to wrap things up on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. All right.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you for the final time tonight. The Trojans skip the sweep tonight. The girls win 46-39. The boys pick up the win 65-39. Mallory Springer, Brooklyn Holtz, the girls amateurs bar and grill players of the game. Creighton Ruggles and Maverick Webb, the boys amateurs bar and grill players of the game, both with career highs in points tonight. Mav with 23, Creighton with 17. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Back on the air on Tuesday night, as we said, the Juanita Palisade Broncos coming to Cambridge for the final regular season game before the RPAC tournament, which starts next Friday and Saturday. Girls action on Friday, boys on Saturday. We'll have the brackets up on our Facebook page and everything here as soon as they come out. Probably sometime tomorrow or Monday. I would guess sometime tomorrow the bracket should be out. So we're going to wrap things up for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio. I'm Trent Florin saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Brining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.